Hello everyone, this is Anirudh. Today I will show you how to use Facepile, which is coming with Creator Kit in a form-based application. If you watch my last video, the last video is all about how you install Creator Kit in your environment and how you will get a lots of controls which is not coming with Power Apps out-of-box controls, just like a date picker. So a different type of date picker. In last video, I shown you how to use inside a form-based application in Power Apps. And today we will see how a face file, which comes with Creator Kit, can be used inside a form-based application. Let's see it. So this is the documentation of face file, how it will be look like inside your app. There are lots of properties you can go through one by one, but before going to that face file, I wanted to recap what we have discussed in our last video about the Creator Kit. So a Creator Kit, as you know, you need to install two solutions basically. One is core solution and another is if you are using Canvas, then you can install this. It will be a good reference for multiple control available inside the Creator Kit. So I will show you if you install how many apps you will get by default. So basically, let's say whenever you install in your environment, first you will get a Canvas template, then you will get Creator Kit reference app, and then you will get Fluent Theme Designer. So every these three app, everything is a there is a reason for it. Canvas template is like if you wanted to use or create a new app, tab based uh, tab-based application in Power Apps, you just save as, change the name, and then you can go with. So whenever you can open this app, basically, it will be look like this. So there are two screen. The first screen is where you need to start your app, and the second screen is there is a lots of, uh, I mean, that controls comes with the Creator Kit. It is giving you reference. Now, so if I ask you, can you create a Power Apps like this? I mean, with the out of box controls, you cannot because you don't have this kind of navigation tree menu kind of things. You don't have contextual menu kind of things. Out of box controls, it is not available. So, but when you install that Creator Kit, you will get all these controls from here. If you see this, there are this control is there, the tree type. Then you can find these contextual menu related things. So when you click it, it will appear like this, just like our normal thing. Correct. So this kind of UI you can uh, create with any of the app if you are thinking to do. Now the backbone is always Fluent UI. So Fluent UI, if you aware about the Fluent UI, this is the backbone. If you see the React documentation, the React documentation is kind of like if you select button, you can find that do's, don'ts, and best practices, everything. Similar kind of things. It comes with another Creator Kit reference that another app automatically install whenever you install Creator Kit. With this app, they will say what is the best practices, how the usage, what is the code, what is the app. It will be the similar like here also. If you see here, so code and everything, it is same as there. So that is the good part of having a Creator Kit reference to understand how you can use what is the best practices. You just do the reference. And for theme designer, of course, there is an online theme designer also. But for here, it will be very easier to you to create a theme based on your choice, and then copy this code and use in your app. Okay, so these are the about the theme. I try to create another video for that, but as of now today we'll concentrate about the face file particular control. Okay, how to use it inside the form based application. So let's do it now. Let's first see what we are going to achieve. So this is a meeting attendance app. A meeting attendance app, basically, let's say you as a manager or team lead, you take a small meeting with your small group, and after the meeting you wanted to save all the information in somewhere in the SharePoint list. So in that list, maybe you can save the meeting date, meeting brief, agenda, or MOM. But let's say there are some missing attendees are there. In the missing attendees, you wanted to save with the reason why they missing in the meeting. So that could be a sick leave, that could be a training they are part of, that could be a they are more priority work, that is the reason they're missing. But you all these things you wanted to save, so that in the long run you can track what are the meeting happened and who actually missed it. So for attendees there could be a multiple attendees, so let's say like this. Okay. I have selected two, and then missing attendees. So when I click, one pop-up will come again. I'm putting my name. I mean, I have a very less amount of users in my tenant, so I'm just putting the same people. And then okay, so these are the four people I have selected who are missing. Then I close it. If you see, these are the things are coming correct. So if I select more than four or five, I can of course give the number how many I wanted to show here. So let's say that amount I wanted to change. So it's currently four. So I am putting it three. So it will come as a this kind of how many extra, which is not showing in the face file. So these kind of things it will happen. Then you will give your MOM and save. So once you save, you will go the backend. So in the backend, basically, as I said, I have created two list. This is one to many relationship. So in the if I refresh, you can see how it is coming: two attendees, two attended, four absentee kind of things. And in the second list, it will show you the reason and everything. Okay, and this is the lookup column. So let's start with the list structure. So this is the one of the main list, meeting attendance list. So if I, these are the columns and these are the column type. If you see, one of the column is attendees basically multi select multiple people. So you can use it. So for attendees there is no reason, so we can put it here, but we cannot put meeting missing attendees because uh, we need to map the reason also. So that is the reason we need to create another different list for that. So in this list, if you see it also, so there is a missing ID which is actually look up with the master list, and then yeah, absent name, the reason, and everything is there. Correct. So these are the pretty simple two SharePoint list connected to each other. So now this is the uh, demo app I have created, just connected with two SharePoint list. Nothing other than that, nothing is there. So let's see how we can do that. What you can do is you can click on the plus, and then you can click on the get component. Now you can see there are basically two type of component comes with that creator kit. One is called uh, custom component, and one others are called code component. For custom component I need header. So if I click it header, what will happen, there will be a group will create library component. If you expand it, you can find it correct. Now there you can see edit component, because library component is the custom component with a this component basically created with permutation and combination of all the controls available or component available inside out of box power apps. So you can edit it based on your choice if you wanted to change or do something else. But for component it is compiled one, so you cannot edit inside here. So that is the two different thing. So now I don't want it to edit or something like that. I just click and it will appear here. Correct. So now there are many. If you see the properties are there, you will go one by one. But right now I don't want that left side logo or something like that, right side setting, but I don't need. So it will be like that. This is the first thing. Second thing is that I will go here and click a edit form. That edit form I will take it from here till here, and I will select the master list. Now once the list is there, I don't need attachment. I like to change the theme. It will be more sophisticated. Now next thing is like you will click here, add a custom card. With the custom card, let's say after the agenda or attendees I will put it. Okay. So here it will be like this. Now inside this I will put the face file control. Now for the face file control you need to go here, come here, and the face file. So done. Yeah, you can see here another new group came. Just click it, it will appear here. Remove so a dummy images, but as of now let's change some of the settings. One of the setting is how big it will be, so I just wanted to show more bigger. Let's say this one, this size. Yeah, so add button I need it, and these also. Okay, yeah. So as of now this is sufficient for me. So in the next, what we will do is that whenever user click on the plus button, one pop-up will come, correct? So what is the on select event of this particular item? Let's check in the documentation. So in the documentation, if you come, there are basically on select event. It is saying copy this one, but it is not on the on select button. It will work. It will on change event. It will work. So just check this one. So as of now, there is no item persona key. So I am just deleting this one. Now we will check whether it is working or not. If you see add button clicked, it is saying the change of this thing. So instead of notify, what we like to do is that update context. This show dialog should be on the pop-up visibility invisibility uh, property. So before that, let's create that pop-up first. Now first thing you need to remember that inside the library component or another component is there called dialog. You can use this, but I will not use that one. I will create my own to give a different look on that. So what I will do, I will from the layout, I will take one container. This is the big container or parent container. In the field, I will take it. As of now, I will put zero point 0.5. Okay. Then I will put another container. Yeah. So this container there will be a field. Here I will give 255. Look like this. Next, inside this container, I will put again one header. It will come like that. Now, if you remember, in the long back, I have created one app called Office UI Fabric and Bootstrap Font Awesome Icon Generator, which I posted in Power Apps community in the sample app. You can download it from here and use it by yourself. The idea of this app is like you can find almost 2200 plus icons. You can just search it and take that SVG content of that particular icon. You can change the color and everything. So for example, I will go here, and here I will choose one clear. Once clear, I'll copy this URL and come here, and here what I will do is I'll put it like this. You can see the change of the icon. Now once with this icon, someone click on the right side image, what will happen is that on right click button select, so here again update context, this will come here. Okay, so now the show dialog should be the visibility property of this one. Yeah. Let's check it. Yes, it is working fine. So this is the step number one. Next, what we will do is that we will get another component, fluent elevation. Once you take the fluent elevation, it will be part of the code component again. Click on that, put it here. It will look like this. Depth, I will do the maximum one. Both the cases, I don't want over. So here basically I will put one again edit form. Now this edit form I will put here and select the data source with the second list, that is absentee list. Put one. Yeah. So here I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Now, how you do the validation or mandatory thing? I have created. I mean, in 2019, one of the video in the first video or second video for the beginners. You can check all these things. I will not show all these steps here. Just concentrating on the face file now. So what will be the code of the add button? Add absentee, we can found it here. So we need to create a collection, and that collection should be assigned in the items in the face file. So the collection format is much more interesting, and this is the format we need to maintain in terms of working face file. So if you can see, there are a lots of things are there, but for actual code I will select my own code, whatever I have written. So I have created a collection, missing attendees, then persona keys and everything. So I will copy all these thing and we will go through in our demo. So here what I will do, in the on select, I'll put it here. You will see this is the name I just wanted to copy. So user email should be in the persona key, and then the name. So name also, if you put it here, display name will automatically come in, and then the pictures of the selected person. So that also I will put inside here, and then I have put some reset form to maintain that. So for the reset form, this is the form 3 actually. So you can take that form 3 here directly. Yeah. So another one is reason. So reason for the data card value, I need to check with the reason, and that is 19. So that is the first thing. So if someone click and fill all this information, it will take one. I mean, you need to understand that I am not submitting anything from here to backend. Now, what I am doing is basically I am creating a local collection, and that collection I just wanted to assign in the face file. That is the one of the thing. But let's say how many I have created. If by mistake I have added one person I wanted to remove, that is the reason I have kept another area or gallery in the left side. So I will do the thing, same thing again. So for that, what I will do, I will come here and click on the Fluent elevation. Here again you can do by your choice. I'm giving the maximum depth, and then you can come here and take one vertical gallery. Yeah, once you do the vertical gallery, one thing you need to understand that all the component is coming in the right place. You just need to check, otherwise the gallery could come outside of the container, it will not work as it's supposed to be. So what is the collection? The collection I have just created, I'll put that collection also here. Now I need to put all these here. It should be the display name, that item persona name, and then here I just wanted to put the reason. Yeah, okay, let's try it. So what I will do is that I'll take one. Yeah, it is coming. So instead of the box one, maybe you like to do something. So here the border radius, you can give the same height with the value. It will be a circular one. Just put it smaller with a better look and feel. You, I will keep you leave it to you. So here uh, there will be a trash. So now that's how it should be. Now you can just delete one by one. So what is the code? The code is like, I mean, you wanted to remove one, so you just take it like that. Yeah, yeah. We will do again the test like that. So now that same collection I need to put it here. So here what I will do is come in the items, the same collection. If you keep blank the collection, that will be the default image, it will come. So here it will be like that. So now missing attendees came. What we need to do is that when submit the record, all the records will be get submitted, correct? So another thing you just wanted to check that once I click, this is the things are coming or not. If you remember in the code earlier, it was like cell persona selected kind of. So I'll take the same thing, just show you that how it is appearing. So this person, on click on this event, you can redirect, you can open the teams, you can open the outlook. It is up to you, but yes, that's how you can do. Again, another thing is that if you put, let's say, just for one, it will come like that. So for here, if I click it, that workflow button clicked, based on that, if you wanted to show the pop-up of all the list people in the list, you can do. So this is the three event, it is attached, we already checked it. Now the second thing is that if person filled up everything and submit the record gets submitted in the main list, and that child list, it should go missing attendees along with the ID of that master list, correct? So let's do the thing. What I'll So I'll put one submit button, and the submit button I will keep some code. I will explain the code how it is written. So first of all, with is like, I will do the patch for the first or master list. In the master list, I will do the patch. Form one is the base form name. So form one, when I patch with is something, what will happen after the patch, it will take all the information like what is the ID of the newly created row in the master list, or what are the other column value, everything you will get inside here in the for loop. So in the for loop, what I have done is that I have taken that collection of the missing attendees one by one. I will patch in the backend list of the absentee list, the second list, correct? In the second list, I I not only submit the record in the name and reason, also I need the ID of the main SharePoint list, correct? Or the lookup column. A lookup column have two thing. One is ID, one of the value. So here basically I have chosen ID as a reference. So both the area I will put ID. If I keep title, so in the ID I need to put the ID, and the value I need to put the title. So that is the reason both the area I have put the ID. Now rest of the things are value. This record is basically part of this collection. So this record actually in the for all loop, basically this collection have, let's say, five uh, records. So every time for all loop take one by one and current item. Okay, so that reason I wanted to put it. So here I have kept all this record with that property which I wanted to update. So so this one I just forget to tell you that how you will do. So here you will take this one, and total attendees will come here. So unlock this one and count rows. So here dot selected items. Yeah, so you can see that. Now I'll just hide. Next is this one. So here also we'll put, so call missing attendees again. see it automatically comes. So all these things will be hidden. It will be a good to keep in the master list, so that is the reason I have kept it. Of course you can do all these changes how you wanted to do. I'm not, yeah. So now if I submit the record, saying successfully inserted, we'll check it, we'll refresh and check whether it is appearing. It is appearing. And when you go the missing attendees, you can see who are part of this. Okay. Yes, so that's all for today. A long demo. I mean, my videos not more than 10 minutes or 15 minutes, but this is, I mean, almost 30 minutes. But yeah, if you be patient and watch the full video, you will get a lots of information from here. Thanks for watching.